Hey guys, today we have the ninth thread of the 12 threads of Zenthai Shiatsu. And today is about sacred ritual. It is also a very important characteristic of the metal element in traditional Chinese medicine. So, a great practice for present moment awareness is to allow each act to be a sacred ritual. Whether it is the teacup meeting your lips, the footprint on the dew-laden grass, or your hand meeting another. Each moment is rich when we sense beyond the physical and feel the depth available in the world unseen. Sacred ritual. Sacred ritual can be a challenging one for me. Sometimes I get lost in wanting to reach a specific destination quickly, or the kookaburras are there. They're saying hi. Sometimes I forget that it's in the doing that actually the richness and the meaning is contained, right? So, brewing a cup of tea just in order to drink the cup of tea, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to turn the brewing the cup of tea as a very profound opportunity to be present, right? You can really pay attention to filling the kettle with water, picking the cup you like, pouring the tea, smelling the aroma, really taking in all of the senses and creating some kind of ritual where you are fully immersed in the present moment, paying attention to every little detail and all the subtleties. And of course, one could argue that you can't really go about your life like that all the time, right? Because it would simply take up a lot of time and also mental awareness effort. But we can aim to go about our lives as if it was a sacred ritual, a sacred natural phenomena that we can really pace through to honing our focus and our conscious awareness, right? And so I am very guilty, very much guilty of sometimes rushing through things and not really paying close attention to the steps that I'm taking. However, I think that bringing a sense of clarity to your actions and really slowing down, focusing on paying attention to the little details, taking in all the senses, can really enrich your experience. If I take time to consciously explore what I'm doing with an intentionality behind it, with some kind of sacred awareness, it really deepens my connection to whatever it is that I'm doing, and it really deepens my connection to the present moment. And there is this interesting idea that, nowadays success gets measured by the level of perhaps material means we acquire or the level of status we have in the society. And I heard somebody arguing for, how about we start measuring success in terms of the presence through which we experience life? I think that's a very successful life if we can be truly present with ourselves and with everything we do. And of course, again, we don't want it to become like a perfectionist kind of duty to be present all the time, because in trying to do so we are actually not present anymore, because there is these judgments that are pulling us out of the present moment. Oh, I'm not present right now. Well, you can actually just be compassionate and observe the endless thought loops and the endless judgments that cloud your thoughts, and then take a step back and again come to a sacred ritual in whatever it is that you're doing. And especially, I think, when you are connecting to another person intimately, I think that sacred ritual can be so, so, so powerful, right? If we can truly meet the person that we are connecting to in a space of calm, in a space of slowness, peace, attention, attentiveness, paying close attention to the subtleties of the way their body is responding, the scent that they have, the touch of their skin, all these things, all these qualities, these sensual qualities, if you pay deep and close attention and create some kind of sacred ritual in the exploration of the other person through intimacy, I think that it can absolutely transform the way you explore another person. So sacred ritual can be a wonderful practice, and you can apply it to anything and everything. I remember doing a tea ceremony not so long ago during my course, and it made me realize how we can turn any seemingly simple process into a wonderfully rich ritual, right? We can take our time to really, really hone into our actions, the way we move our hands, the way we pick the tea, the way we boil the water, the way we walk through the garden, the way we speak to another person, the way we create, the way we do our job. We can create a sacred ritual out of any action that we do, and to implement it in certain specific areas of our lives, at least for me, has been very powerful, because it shows that in any moment we can access a deeper connection to something that's beyond ourselves. If you pay really close attention to anything that you're doing, brushing your teeth, eating food, talking to a person, walking through nature, driving your car to your job, whatever it is, if you can ponder the absolute infinite magnificence of that moment, how everything has to function perfectly in alignment with each other in order for you to be doing exactly what you're doing. Your hands are functioning, your brain is functioning, your body is breathing, the air is flowing, the sun is shining or the moon is shining. Everything is perfectly in sync in order for you to be able to experience that present moment exactly as it is. And that is just so magnificent if you take a moment to ponder that, to realize the magnificence of all of that. It's so perfect. Everything is so perfect, and we tend to judge and really, you know, forget that all of it is this incredibly beautiful. So yeah, sacred ritual, an invitation for you to pick maybe one thing today and turn it into something sacred. Treat it as if it was a sacred, perfect moment that you cherish, that you admire, that you mm, devote yourself to with all your presence, with all your awareness, and see what it does to the quality of your experience. Whether or not it enriches your experience, whether or not it does something to you. I'm sure it will. For me, it definitely does. And yeah, let me know how it goes. All right, that's it for today. Sacred ritual or the metal element in the traditional Chinese medicine. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.